Okay, we're gonna keep working on our tote bags and making them really easily identifiable as our own. These are nice canvas bags, and when I say canvas, I feel like it's a great work surface to do a piece of art. So just like when we wrote in Sharpie, I made sure I'm gonna put my sketchbook underneath my canvas tote, and we're gonna design the front of our bag and give it our own unique artwork. Everybody has to do one thing the same, but then we're gonna get to a part where you can make this uniquely your own. We're each gonna put our last initial in a block letter in the center of the tote bag. If it's not perfectly centered, that's okay, but I'm just gonna kind of try to lay it over my sketchbook, kind of centered. And we're gonna do a nice big block letter of our last initial. And I'm gonna start using pencil. Now, there weren't pencils in your art tote, but I assume that you have pencils with you all the time. So we will be using pencils from your school supply bag this year. Something else I didn't mention in the previous video, in your art kit, we did not include a pair of scissors, and we don't need them right away, but you will want to bring a pair from home that you can keep in here. This is an old pair. I actually think these were Nora's that I found around the house that I'm gonna put in Leo's art kit. You don't need to go out and buy new. I bet you have scissors from old school supplies kits laying around your house somewhere. Bring a pair in and we'll keep it in this bag for when we do those projects. All right, creating the block letter. Maybe some people don't know how to make a block letter. Maybe some people are pros at it. And if you like to do a bubble letter, a block letter, you have a graffiti style that you like to write letters in, more power to you. You should do that. I'm going to show you today how to do a simple block letter to create the centerpiece for your design of your bag. So Leo and I both have the last initial, the same, L. So I'm going to create a block letter L. I'm going to start by just doing the single line L, and I want to do it nice and big in the center of my bag, and I'm kind of drawing a little as dark as I can with my pencil, but not pressing too hard. And it's just a simple capital L. Now I'm going to think of this as the skeleton that's going to hold up the fat and the muscles of my block letter. So what I'm going to do now is come through and give block letter kind of an outline all the way around, going around the skeleton on the inside. Like this. And now I have a nice big block letter. And now I can use my handy dandy eraser from my art kit to kind of erase it. If it doesn't erase perfectly, that's okay, because we're going to add color later. All right, so this is going to be the centerpiece of my design. But now I can kind of personalize this any way I want. I think I want to create kind of a bubbly frame around my letter L. Maybe you want yours to be zigzag or straight, but I'm going to kind of create a box coming around my initial here, the curvy line. And start framing out my initial where I can add designs on the inside. And I'm going to stop here and add another video that's time-lapse so you can see how I complete this. But I don't want you to be limited by what I do. The only parameter that you have to follow is that you have to have a bubble or graffiti or block letter like I did last initial inside, but whatever you add on the outside can be uniquely yours.